Hey guys, John here from Sonic Drive Studio. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel. It's time for another Tonex versus real tube amplifier comparison. If you're not familiar with Tonex, it's a program and a pedal made by IK Multimedia that basically captures the sound of amplifiers and pedals and all that good stuff. So with Tonex, you can use your amplifiers in your DAW or you can store them in a pedal, which is awesome. And I did a few of these comparisons in the past that you can look up on the channel if you're interested. And they were a lot of fun, so here's another one. And finally, I'm doing an orange amplifier. This beast over here, my Rockerverb 50 Mark III on the dirty channel for a nice high gain tone. Orange amps always have a very interesting and unique character to them, so it's going to be interesting to see if Tonex is capable of capturing that tone. Oh, and I'm also doing a giveaway. I'm giving away 5 licenses for the full Tonex Max software. So stick around, and later in the video, I'm going to tell you guys how you guys can win one of those licenses. So stay tuned. Okay, so today I'm modeling the dirty channel of the Rockerverb. It's a great channel for rock, also for classic rock, but I like it for a nice and chunky high gain tone. So that's what we're going to do today on my favorite settings with the bass and treble controls turned up a little bit and with a nice and healthy amount of gain. And yeah, this amp just has that typical orange character, but in a sort of more modern way when you compare it to some of the more vintage orange amplifiers. Again, plenty of gain on tap with a nice mid-range and a sort of tight but fat bottom end and a nice sort of fuzzy top end, I guess you could say, but in a nice and warm way. So the sound of this amplifier fits in a mix very, very well. That's one of the things that I love about this amplifier so much. And this amplifier also feels very satisfying to play through. It's just a joy to play through, basically. I'm going to do some rock riffs on one of my favorite guitars, my Gibson Les Paul Custom on the bridge pickup. And the amp is going into my Fractal LB2 X-Load reactive load. I always make direct tone models, by the way. So with the amplifiers through a reactive load, so my tone models don't have a cabinet sound or an IR after it. It's just the sound of the amplifier, and I personally prefer the flexibility of that. Being able to change the cabinet IR after the fact is just so awesome, and it makes it easy for me to switch out cabinets and to see what works for the song, if you know what I mean. As the interface, I'm using my Line 6 Helix rack, by the way, and I'm also using the Tonex Capture Box as the reamp box. So that's going in between the output of the effects loop of the Helix. And so that signal is going into that capture box. Then that signal is going into the amplifier to keep the signal clean and proper. Both the real amplifier and the tone model are going through the same OwnHammer cabinet IR from the RockBox series, by the way. And to be honest, it's one of my favorite current IRs. It's the V30EN1999A speaker option, so that's a great sounding V30. And I'm using the modern cabinet on Mix 3, by the way. No post-processing on the guitars, aside from a low cut at 82 Hertz or so. And first I'm going to do a blind test. And honestly, these are the most fun because this will really test your ears. Will you be able to guess which one is the real amplifier and which one is the Tonex tone model? We shall see. Of course, listening on a proper monitoring system, studio monitors, or proper headphones is advised. And of course, let me know which one you think is which in the comments down below. Okay, enough said, and let's take a listen. All right, once again, and I say this in basically every comparison that I do with Tonex, this was really impressive and really close sounding. And that's basically why I like using Tonex so much. I'll never get rid of my tube amplifiers. I love them a lot. And without my tube amplifiers, I wouldn't be able to create tone models in the first place. So yeah. But anyway, maybe if you listen very closely, you will be able to hear some very subtle differences, but they do definitely sound close. Okay, so before we go on, let me know in the comments down below which one you think is which. Which one is the real amplifier and which one is the Tonex tone model? Let me know. And please do it honestly, okay? There's no point in lying. Just pause the video and do it right now. Okay, so if you've all done that, now let's check out the reveal and the results. And this should be interesting. Check it out. Oh yeah, so there you go. A was the Tonex tone model or the capture, and B was the real amplifier. Impressive, right? They sounded very close indeed. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested in owning and using tone models based on this amplifier, you can buy my Tonex Heavy Legends Volume 2 tone model pack that's available on ToneNet right now. And inside of that pack, aside from tone models based on this amplifier, there are also tone models based on 2 different amplifiers with very cool and unique sounds as well. Of course, I'll put a link in the description below, so the tone from this video can be yours also. And I also did a volume 1 with 3 other amplifiers, so do check it out. Sick plug! And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, I guess, the free giveaway. So I'm giving away 5 licenses for the IK Multimedia Tonex Max software. So that's the mega version of the Tonex software. And that version comes with all the good stuff and a bunch of tone models are included. So that's really nice. Thanks to IK Multimedia for supplying those licenses, by the way. So what you have to do to win one of these licenses is, of course, subscribe and like this video, and also drop a comment that you in fact want a license and why you want it and what you want to use it for. And within a week, I will reveal the winners by commenting with my own account, so my real account, not one of those fake Telegram accounts. And eventually I will send the licenses to the winners through my official channels, okay? So none of that scam stuff. So go ahead and do that right now. Like, subscribe, and put a comment in the comment section down below, and you might win a license. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and that you found it useful. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe down below. And of course, as I said, drop a comment to let me know what your thoughts are on this comparison. And of course, you can also follow Sonic Drive Studio on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Cheers.